point of view. How many of you are from the same college? Earlier. So you know the culture. You know the value system. The values that this institution works for, dies for, upholds and maintains. Now, mine is not voice, mine is noise.
Hello.
I do understand that you're already through with the unit 1. So, I expect you to know this much at least. My first question to all of you is, organization. I want your immediate initial responses to this. What imagery you get? What do you think of the moment somebody says organization? What comes to your mind? Organization. Structure. Bus. No, yes, next.
Systematic.
Hierarchy. Go on, keep. One at a time.
Systematic.
Something systematic. Methodological, methodical, orderly. Not things going awry, things going haywire, things going ulta. So that's what. Yes. It's a hierarchy. Levels, layers, cadres, classes, rounds, echelons, notches. Not Hindi notch, English notches. Okay, then somebody said it's a structure. My next question to you is, because somebody said structure, is it a structure or is it a process? Just now somebody said structure, somebody is now saying process. Next one. Please go. So, he'll say, please maintain silence so that you will be counterproductive. But those people who are attentively listening, you are hearing, but some boys and girls here are listening. That is, hearing with understanding is listening. So try to be good listeners, not simply people who use this organ. Okay, let me say, the structured process. Okay, done. That is here. It is going to be structured, undoubtedly. It's a process, also unequivocally. No question about it. There is a person by name Beckett, not Beckett, Beckett. He said it's a structured process. Human body. What do you think of a human body? 6 foot, handsome guy, 6 pack. Is it a structure or is it a process? Because this is skeleton. The skeleton. Hello, front benchers. See, you have come to PG level, but still your college orientation have not left. This booing, these are the things. Silence means something that spins. Spins in Greek mythology is a character which is stop. Buddha statue will not. Pick up Buddha statue. Right? Now, see, it is going to interfere with the resource person's thought process also. You owe the responsibility to the resource person who is going to come in. If this behavior continues, it's going to affect you very badly with regard to your replacement opportunities and current placements. Whatever image you are going to build for yourself into the organization, you are going to, it's going to make you or it's going to mar you. Now you do it very flippantly, very casually. Okay? If the seriousness is not there, I think you are going to do something. If not immediately, but eventually. Come on, next one. Human body, it's not simply a skeleton which is going to accommodate so many things. Heart, lungs, you are going to have the digestive system, the reproductive system, everything, the nervous system, everything is going to be there. 24/7. Are they not working? Heart, is it not pumping? The blood are not breathing in? Any boy and girl, whoever feels I am very great, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient, close your nostrils for 1 minute. How great you are, Madhubhaya. You need to take your oxygen at least 8 times a week so that you are going to realize sitting here. If you think you are too superhuman, एक बार कर लो. Unless you are going to know yoga, meditation, pranayama, etc., you can't. So this is going to be our own imbecility, human beings, these are our own weaknesses. Next question. So this is a structured process. I want you to give me few words which can, only words or a phrase, which can come closer to organization. Huh? Oh, quick one. So.
Policies.
No.
Procedure.
No.
Management.
Hello, all your answers. Listen to me. This is very exactly concept and clarity. You may get 80%, 90%. After you graduate this college, if I put one or two simple questions, you are floored. Remember that. I ask you staff, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, support staff, fourth class. So is this the way you are going to give an answer for your MBA qualification? Don't make it a table qualification. When an expert professor comes, please listen to me. First thing, I was expecting you to give me answers like that. Structure is an organization chart. Structure is organogram. Structure is a framework. Structure is maybe the contours that are going to be having for any enterprise. Structure is going to be a configuration. Are you able to come up with such answers? Vision, mission, strategy, tactical ploys, goals, objectives, forecast, budget, procedure, method, system, rules, regulations, guideline, guidepost, roadmap, bookmap, signpost, all these things. They're all elements of planning, exercises of planning, byproducts of planning. All your answers are wrong only because you don't have the clarity. In spite of your BCom and BB, thought is it. Awareness is one thing, clarity is another thing, master is one thing. Prognosis, prognostication, thinking before doing this planning. Just going to planning. Plan your act and act your plan. That's what we want. Taking a leap into the future, the plunge into the future. You're not executing, you're not implementing, you're not doing anything. It is only going to be a thinking process. The elements are all these things. When, what, where, yield, field, pacing, spacing, placing. Okay? How, with whom, where, what for, time, budget resources. All your planning. So that's what 20 items I have said. You only said one or two. So don't give these answers because they're all going to come under the domain called as planning. Planning is a separate managerial function. Organization is a separate managerial function. There is no overlap. Okay? There are 4 managerial functions. Universal, ubiquitous, everywhere, anywhere. Organic functions, basic functions, regent functions, principal functions, not principal, not principal, principal. That is nature. You will get vocabulary also. You will get a certificate course in English proficiency after my class. Okay. No, this is going to be what is this? This is going to be what are your sources? It's only going to be on this. See how many examples have you made? It's a configuration, hierarchy, okay, or organogram, organization chart, or who is above, who is below, who is the boss, who is the subordinate, who is the master, who is the servant, who is the manager, who is the managed, who is the administrator, who is the administered. Are you getting the point?
Yes.
That is going to be. And who does what by when, where, how, all these things are going to be known only because we are able to have a look at, still some noise is coming. Discipline is application of energy. You had very, very beautiful breakfast, sumptuous. The breakfast that you have eaten today is for the purpose of involving yourself in a teaching learning process. Your parents have paid the fees only for the purpose of the thirst, the hunger, the passion, the fire to acquire knowledge. And then I was telling you beyond the topic. I said learning beyond the classrooms. That learning beyond the classrooms comes only when you are going to keep your eyes open, ears open, antenna up. You get it straight. So this still have not still missing. One more question. Now, you have studied, hello, still, under my own nose you are talking. That is your BBA, BCom 3 years, you never learned that. That discipline is not there in you because you have not trained your mind and body. Your attention span is few minutes. After few minutes, that's all. It's going to become a monkey. Your mind is like a monkey. You don't have the concentration levels unless you have that. How nothing sinks, nothing seeps. What are all the erudite resource person when somebody comes to you? This is how you waste away, filter away his ideas and his wisdom and knowledge. Okay, come back. Next question. The next question is see. The flow gets lost. You are not able to understand the damage you are doing to yourself and to your classmates. That's it. Each time I pause for a while and say, hey, where am I now? I'm still there, stuck there. I'm not able to. Can't you simply? But next time onwards, as a exchange professor, I'm going to tell you, Father, you are all going to have a mask on or a plaster for your lips. Get into the tap. Yeah. This is not the first time. It's only the beginning. I keep coming again and again and again. Get into the groove of listening. It's not simply a thing lecture where you up and gossip and then you scratch here, scratch there. Get it. It's an art. Listening is not great art. Okay, come back to this. Now, first, see, that's what I was about to link this question to your first unit. You are not allowing me. One thing, you have studied the 14 principles of management?
Yes.
Never ever say 14 principles of general management. See the word? The general word should not be used there. It's not general management. General management is only at the top level. General management is strategic management, corporate level. But this is only management, all levels. So you should say 14 general principles of management. An ordinary BCom, BBA, MBA also does the same mistake. But when a person comes, why don't you get those insights? They are not in the textbooks. You will get some ideas which are never there in the textbook. What I was telling these people, whatever little I studied in 77, 70s, I'm talking from that book. It's not there in your library. Dixon Gallett, Louis A. Allen, what's the big authors? The way Americans are going to drive home the concepts, not the textbooks, Satyanarayana, these books. No, not all-in-one guides. Listen. My question to you is, someone has rightly said, organization, hierarchy, is hierarchical or hierarchical? Both are correct. Now, what do you mean by hierarchy? Anybody? One sentence.
Levels.
Oh, simply say that's not going to explain it all. That's Gurunana's way of studying. Level, layer, class. You start confusing one. Okay. Hierarchy is, imagine an organization. Hello. An unbroken chain of command. Unbroken chain of communication. That is, you are going to have an organization which is going to be headed by CEO, Chief Executive Officer, who is assisted by Director Personnel, Director Marketing, Director Engineering, Director System Development, Director Finance, Director HR, like that. Under them you are going to have few directors, under them you are going to have GMs, AGMs, DGMs, senior managers, senior superintendents, managers, senior officers, senior engineers, whatever, and then engineers or officers. Then you are going to have management training, graduate training, technical training, officer training, engineering training, like you. Tomorrow after you graduate, don't say pass. I passed out. Don't say passed out. Say I graduated from St. Anne's PG College. Okay?
Saint Joseph.
I was talking about a lady resource person who is St. Anne's. Okay, so are you able to take it? That is what is called as a, does it break anyway? I just want to give something like the intellect that you are going to have 10 minutes break, tea break, coffee break, lunch break. You don't have that break just on Monday. Why did they say it's a chain of command? Why the word command? Command का मतलब क्या है? Chief, Commander-in-Chief, President of India is going to be Commander-in-Chief for all the three forces. The armed forces. What are they? Indian Air Force, Indian Army, and Indian Navy. So that's how it is. The homework I'm giving you is, go back home today, you try to find out. In Indian Army, some 10 levels are there. Indian Air Force, so you try to see what they're called as. Who is the group captain? Who is going to command? is going to be something else. A sergeant to maybe some sort of sipai, the soldier to go up to the last level. The chief marshal highest. Okay? The chief marshal, chief of army staff, so somebody else. Okay, that's how it is going to be. If it is going to be a typical organization, a Navaratna, a Maharatna, a Noratna, a Miniratna, whatever, of the public sector will taking, you are going to have an engineering trainee, an officer trainee, and a manual trainee. After the completion of the probation period, the training period of 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, 3 months, depending on the organization, you are going to become an engineer, a senior engineer of 3 years, then deputy manager, then senior manager, then DGM, AGM, GM, director goes on and on and on. Are you getting it? What is this I am talking about? It is going to be hierarchical levels. Okay? Here we go. Second one. It is called as command because I as the CEO, I am going to give my order. So the command means order. To the next level. That fellow intern. That fellow. So this system is going to go down, permeates, trickles down, comes down to supervisor. After supervisor, the worker cannot give. You are only machine tender, you are an attender, you are an orderly, you are a peon, you are an assistant, you are a junior assistant, you are a senior assistant. You can't give orders to anybody because you have to do it yourself. Got the point? This is what is called as command. Command is I am able to give my order and I am able to exact obedience. Hey, you have to join me. If you don't do it, you have to stand ready to give me an answer. Why did you not do? Why did you that way? For omission and commission. You have to, and apology, sorry sir. Why sorry sir? Because you are not ordered, you have not implemented the orders properly. So that's how it is. Now, why am I called chain of communication? Come on, let's see. Why communication? Why about communication? Chain. Huh? No. When we come together, when we come together, don't we gabble, don't we gossip, then we're not going to sip coffee, tea and all these things. Right? Okay? So that means here, whenever you are going to be there, a collective endeavor, a concerted endeavor, a collaborative endeavor, a cooperative endeavor, a co-creating endeavor, an activity, what is going to happen? We interact. How do you interact? By talking. That means here, top to bottom, somebody is going to give orders, that's communication. Written orders, order comes down. So, am I wrong in saying this is a chain of command, chain of communication? No way. That's how it is. That's going to be one more thing. I am going to introduce to you two words. Listen carefully. Line officer, staff officer, not staff officer. You are not going to use the word staff from today in a very lackadaisical, careless, negligent way. This is a matter of fact in your conversation. But you are an MBA, you are a BBA, you are a BCom. You are not going to use the word staff authority, staff segment, staff element, staff officer casually. When you say staff and line, especially line and staff, you have to be very careful. Anybody who can tell me who is a line officer? What's line authority? Line officer, line authority, staff officer, staff authority. First, okay, no. First, we have got this word line from military organizations, where the topmost fellow is going to give you orders. We call it top brass, top echelons, top notches, okay, top management. That we go to those people. Why do we call them top management? Because the decisions that they are going to take are going to affect the whole organization, the whole conglomerate, the entire agglomerate. It's going to affect every department, division, section, stage, phase, project, unit, every member of the organization. Because they take a decision, board of directors meeting, they take a decision regarding expansion, growth, diversity, diversification, takeover, mergers, IPO, initial public offer. All such decisions are being taken not by supervisor, not by me. Even as a DGM or GM, as a senior manager, senior superintendent, I can't take it. Those people will take it. So that is called a line. See, are you not able to say vertical line from top to bottom, unbroken? That's how it is. That's what it is. Now, second thing, what the person line authority means, because of the fact I am the CEO, I am the director, I am the executive director, I am this GM or I am able to give orders to the people down there. I can't give orders to my boss, isn't it? No, that's how it is. Then you are going to have head of the department, a dean faculty management, when you are going to have chairperson for studies, when you are going to have principal here, when you are going to have dean academics here, when you are going to have father who is going to look after the entire premises in the precincts, called as premises in the precincts, that is that area. So that means here you are going to have people who can give orders. The head of the department is going to prepare the timetable, and then you have to, as a teacher, you have to. If you are the madam or somebody head of the department of commerce or management or MBA program is going to prepare the timetable, all the teachers have to go to the class as well. That's going to be, that's called as line authority. What is line authority? A line authority is the authority which is going to make me tiger, because I can give an order, see that English, an exact obedience. Yes, sir. You have to say, I am the boss, you are the subordinate, you have to say, yes, sir. That is called authority. I can't give it to my boss because I don't have authority. I can't do it to somebody else because I am not the teacher concerned. I don't teach them. I don't go to section B. I don't go to section C. I only go to section A. That one. Next one. Authority is something which is positional. Only I could sit there. Can you go and sit there? We are not expected to teach us. That's very exactly. It is positional, because the position I am going to enjoy that's given to me in a university as a dean faculty of management or as a chairperson of studies, that is going to give me power to exercise. I can sign, I can promote, I can demote, I can withhold, I can suspend, I can dismiss, I can do one thing, I can follow get somebody. I can chill out, that's how it is. I am going to, an elevator boy, escalator boy, lift boy, what is this? That's because I'm not a pure myself. I am a professor. So that's how it is with authority. Authority which is related to the goals of the organization is going to be right. Why? Because in St. Joseph PG College, if this authority is not exercised, what's going to happen? Learning does not happen. Teaching does not happen. Instruction does not happen. Isn't it? That's why here, for this, what is line activity? The basic purpose for which St. Joseph College is established is imparting knowledge. So imparting knowledge is going to be, education is going to be, teaching is going to be, research is going to be, consultancy is going to be, line activity, primary activity. What the point? What is staff? Not all the people working for St. Joseph Degree College are found inside the classrooms with a piece of chalk. Chalk, no, there's nothing. They don't use it, see, they don't. But they help you in, they don't talk, but setting up. LCD, PPTs, all this, that's how it is, the support. That is, they can advise, listen, this vocabulary, you can use it in your examination. They can advise, they offer, they proffer, counsel, suggestions, recommendations, they erudite wisdom, they are passing it on to you. It's up to you whether you are going to use it or not. But they are support you. And the beauty about this word support is, you can't spell the word support without you. Remove you from support, S-U-P-P-O-R-T. If you remove you, can you spell it? That's how it is. So, such people. Okay? So, now what's line authority? Line authority is going to be that authority which is going to be empowering officers, managers, executives, functionaries, okay, to give orders and execute. That's line authority. But staff authority is going to be limited. I can't boss over. I can only offer. It's up to you to take it or not take it. That's good. Now, then, Madam said, functional authority. What is functional authority? If somebody is going to have authority, not line, not staff, but functional. Functional means for that particular activity, you are through Khan. You are going to say, hey, you have to listen to me. You have to join them. Though I am the senior most professor of university at one point of time, my paper used to get rejected by an ordinary clerk. We call it junior assistant working in pre-audit. Why? Because I never affixed 20 paisa in the pice or paise. Not many people know. So that you have not, by mistake, by oversight, you have not affixed. You used to return the bill. Everybody used to get the salaries through checks, and my salary is not got. What is his level? What is my level in terms of everything? In terms of stature, in terms of resignation, title, having, experience, salary, entitlements, powers, nothing. But still, he could stop because here university has given him instructions. You fellow, know your lowly placed. If any professor, be it vice chancellor, be it anybody, principal, if he does not have the 20 pies, revenue stand, reject the bill. That's called what? Authority. That's how it is going to be. So if I am going to be estate officer, I'm talking members of parliament, I'm talking to the cabinet minister, be it Rajiv Gandhi, sorry, who is the gentleman, Rahul Gandhi is Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. She was given on, please vacate the quad because they are no longer 30 point. Who can give it? What is Rahul Gandhi and what is this lady? Who the state officer, small level officer, please you are given 1 month's notice, please vacate the office. She vacated the chair. What is the authority? Functional authority. Functional authority. So, I was the principal of the PG Center 88 to 95, head of the Department MBA program, and I was looking up ME, I was looking up MSc, I was looking up. And here, though I'm the principal, I cannot buy a book unless I got sanction for books purchase thereof, for journals. I have to get them. Who gives me the budget department people? Budget department fellow is only staff fellow. I am the principal of the PG Center. And then the fellow says, no, sorry sir, point objection. That is, an auditor can really give, no, it's not ready because he is given from the authority to the university. University quarters where I'm living, and if I don't pay the water bill and I'm going to do it, what is the authority? What is the authority? Hey, ruthlessly, be unbiased, be unprejudiced, be neutral, be brave, cut it ruthlessly. You will be very great gentleman. If you don't pay the water bill or power bill, the rest of the people are going to die and the game of the company, so what? Who cares? That is a function of this country. For certain things, people, whoever they may be, how lowly they may be placed, but they are going to be given certificate. That's how it is. So, finance department, though they do not have authority over others, but they have got functional authority. Similar budget, similar estate office, or any of these things can be examined. Now I am going to make you these inputs. You never know MBS will get anywhere in Hyderabad City. I'll tell you. I am saying to say now. I'm going to say now, lining staff are not absolute. They are not permanent. They are not fixed. They are not constant. They are not irrevocable, immutable, irreversible. That means here, line means permanently line. No. I'll be examined. I am NTPC. Let me take NTPC example. NTPC, there is a department called as R&D. What is R&D in NTPC and what is R&D for DHL? What is R&D for DHL? What is R&D for Shanta Biotica? Your Serum Institute of there, Pune. All biotech companies, all pharmaceutical companies, drug manufacturing companies. What is that research and what is a small research that may be going on in NTPC? That is wherever your bread and butter, 99% of your objectives are going to be towards original research, basic research, applied research, and that is going to be money. It's going to be Cipla, or it's going to be Rantaxi. If it's going to be Shanta Biotech, it's going to be, what is that other, with A starts, or Hyderabad based. All these companies, research and development is going to be line activity. Whereas for NTPC, R&D is only for coordinating. Okay, they do not produce anything. So, for NTPC, R&D is going to be staff department. For all pharmaceutical companies, BHL is going to, that R&D unit is so big. They have to innovate, imaginative, creative, out-of-box solutions that's going to be. I'll give one more example. Audit department, Usmania University, audit department. And what is going to be maybe Anderson company or you are going to have big for multinational companies, chartered accountants, cost accountants, any chartered accountancy firm, any consulting firm, looking after sales tax, GST, etc., the bread and butter, the revenue, the profits is going to be, income is going to be coming from only audit work, so it is going to lie back again. For Usmania, nothing. So it's a staff of support function. I'll give you one thing. If you think of NTPC, the NTPC power generation is going to be line activity. But in NTPC, you are going to have training center, employee development center. What is employee development center? Is it line or staff? Staff. Then come back. My God, it's a Maharatna. It's not a Navaratna. It's a Maharatna. And lakhs of crores of rupees of turnover is going to generate. And power generation is going to line activity. Whereas Chota Mota activities, power room, tool room, dark room, smithy, or industry engineering, production planning control. अरे बाबा production किधर है? Production planning control department किधर है? The science people will understand. Where is production and generation? Where is training? Where is accounts? Where is finance? Where is smithy? Where is going to be, as I told you just now, corporate communication. Corporate communication. Corporate communication is going to be 100% staff because it's only going to be public relations, isn't it? Advertising. Advertising is only going to be staff function. I'll give you an example. Mudra Communications. What is advertising for Mudra Communications? Line. Because Mudra Communication, they break into bata, they do only the business itself is going to be advertising. Whereas for others, only the constant newspaper में देना. Frequency क्या होना? Front page में last page इतना होना. So that's how it is going to be so different. So let me tell you here, what is line activity for one organization? Maybe a staff activity for somebody else. Or what is the staff activity for somebody is going to be major activity like blood. That's how it is going to be. Now, I'll give you an example. Power generation for NTPC, or if it is going to be for single economies that they have got. So see the difference. Power generation for NTPC line activity, same power generation. If it's going to be captive power plant, something like your what do you say? What is uninterruptible powers of UPS? Your UPS is only the chota sa, but for APS-CDC, Telangana state. That is power generation is a line activity for NTPC, whereas if it is going to be state electricity board Ramagundam, they produce 62.5 megawatt. Nothing. Or for even township ke vaste. That is, you don't want to depend on the government of India. You want to generate your own power because you have got coal, F20, Ramagundam, or Kottagudem, all those four districts. So that power generation is going to be power. No, this power is going to be staff function, so to say. Understand? And an accountancy firm, accounting is going to be line activity. There is a pure, St. Joseph PG called the accounts department. You can compare accounts department activity with the teachers like Anita madam and then Deji Shaila madam. That's how it is. Okay? Now, that's how it is. Generally, understand one thing. Sir, how to identify which one is line, which one is staff. I give you some advice. Is it not contributing majorly, mostly, or 100% to the objective realization, or revenue, or profit, or income? If it is S, it's an activity. So take it from me permanently for your lifetime. Marketing is 100% line. Okay? Production is 100% line. Sir, क्या बोल रहे sir? Yes. Without production, can you reach your goal? Can you, without marketing, can you reach your objective? No. Can you, now, the person who said cool, okay, that Neo guy or girl, so you answer the next question. The question is going to be, when is it your marketing activity is going to become a staff activity? Can you think of? When? Whatever gets produced has to be sold out, but when is it that marketing activity is so important, so principal? A key is an area. Your survival depends on marketing. Trying to come up with one basic definition of the basic needs and wants that you want to basically sell. So that's why marketing is such a big factor. Come on, tell me. I'll give you an example. How many of you know that there are hundreds of units they produce but they don't market, they give to somebody else. Whirlpool, have you heard of Whirlpool? Whirlpool is a marketing company, they don't have any manufacturing facilities. You produce, but आपके पास दम नहीं है. You don't know how to market it, you don't know how to package it, you don't know where to sell it, how much to sell it there. Because you don't have the name, fame, popularity, izzat, goodwill. The ease in marketing, the marketplace, I produce, you tell me whatever quality standards you stipulate, I'll give you manufacture. Happy, I'm happy. मेरा पैसा आ गया. You don't need to go to anywhere. You don't go to market. You don't understand the pulse of the customer. You don't need to. I tell you what to produce. That's what one thing. So these things are exceptional cases, unusual cases, extraordinary cases where marketing is going to be. Okay. Now, otherwise, by and large, I'm giving you 20 examples. All these things are 99.9999% they are going to sell. I tell you why I'm not using PPTs is the moment I turn this way, you talk. Moreover, PowerPoints are used by those people who have the power, not point to make. Okay, come back. So, listen to me. I'm telling you. The functions. Purchase department, stores department, quality control department, industry department, production plant control department, cash department, collection department, commercial department, international finance department, internal audit, corporate communication, public relations. Oh my God, HRM, human resource management is not line, it is staff function. Because they are there, I am coming. Otherwise, I would not have been there. See HRM. Now, the HRM, the state office. Employee, salary administration, wage administration, benefit program administration, your canteen, Mr. Canteen, all staff. खाने के लिए हम नहीं दे रहे. You are going to eat to live, not live to eat. Got the point? You add years to your life. मैं 17 वर्ष का, 18 वर्ष का. What is it that you have gained the last 1 year from 16 to 17, 17, 18, adding years? And you are not adding any right into your years. The chart is you don't know. So that's how it is done. So I can give you examples. Similar English relations, staff function, public relations, staff function, corporate communication, staff function. And we are going to have all those things. Somebody's going to pulverization, or somebody's going to. Or I'll give you one more example. What is that? Candy bag stitching. Candy bag stitching is not very effective because doing candy bags you are going to do. So that's how we try to do it. One more next question. What do you mean by functional areas in office? Functional areas. Functional areas. For example, before you are going to graduate this college, it's premised in the present, sir. What subjects you ought to have studied? MBA final year, got the certificate. Now, what subjects, what functional areas, what domains, what verticals, so to say, you must have studied. 1, 2, 3, 4. What idea? The still first thing, Mr. First thing. HR, good, very well said. Then, finance. I think it would also be a functional area. Okay, logistics, supply chain management, inbound, outbound logistics. You also have. And we can have some production management also you can specialize. There are MBAs where you use. And not to forget, there's going to be a designation called as Chief Analytics Officer. Nowadays everything is going to be analytics, big data, Google Analytics, WhatsApp Analytics, talent analytics, insurance analytics, banking analytics, everything is analytics. So now your college is a pioneer in introducing an undergraduate level analytics. Don't you have DB? M or DB, I don't know what you do. Analytics, you have analytics. That's how it is going to be. You take it further. I happen to have had the unique opportunity of teaching MBA students of Geetha University, Visakhapatnam, for 3 consecutive semesters. Final students, all 3 subjects ran through. Okay, they must have spent a lakh rupees on each course. 3 lakh they have spent for 3 semesters. Just do this max 3 minutes. Maybe in first one session. Only one this time made to complete the entire thing. That is, it's going to be called as how many they call it 60 lecture sessions. They call it. They show you the 3-unit course. Okay, coming back to this, I will say this analytics. So these are all the functional areas. Imagine for a while. You are going to start an organization. It is becoming bigger and bigger, larger and larger. It has become humongous, a monolithic organization. What do? You are not going to club everything under one roof. What do? You look after finance, you look after HR, you look after marketing, you look after R&D, you look after engineering, you look after something else. So that's how, if you are going to have such a demarcation, you are going to have, it is typically a functional organization. So I'll come to that. Now, so why are you pointing your finger at me? So that means she is going to start immediately after the key program. She is going to kick start with the startup. The startup, not a halting start, the kick start. Because the winter was she wants to go inside of this one. Again, second time, third time, something is happening because we start getting it started. So she started a venture. Now initially she's all bundled in one. She looks after the company because she's happy. She looks after finance, she looks after marketing, she looks after population, she looks after everything, every damn thing. So this is called as, don't think it's a rich ethnic shop, but it's a hodgepodge. But still hodgepodge because she can't afford to pay salaries. No, I can't take you. So that's how it is going to be. If you are going to have such a situation, in the initial stages of the growth of an organization, or setting up of a startup, the initial stages, you are going to settle down for the simplest possible structure. Only line. She's a line. She's a lioness. And she's a line authority, line officer, line executive, everything line. So this is going to be more possible. But understand, Uspania University is not simply going to be a small organization, such a mammoth organization, such a big monolithic organization. We are going to have few thousand teachers working for that. So many departments, so many disciplines, so many faculties. When I was doing the masters in 77, there were hardly 4 faculties. Now when I was the dean, I had 12 deans. Dean technology, Dean engineering, Dean phonetics, Dean oriental sciences, Dean arts, Dean social sciences, Dean law, Dean management, Dean commerce. Are you able to get it? My God, so many. Under each dean, how many departments will be there? Sciences. Oh, some arts from 20 subjects are going to be there. Hindi, all are going to come under one. Social sciences, public administration, political science. What do you mean? For each faculty there is going to be dean, for each department there is going to be head of the department, for each department there is going to be chairperson of studies, for there once again assistant, senior assistant, superintendent, assistant to DR, all the people are going to be there. Imagine it's not only for the campus but also for Kotiman's College, Saibabad PT College, and you're also going to Nizam College. And all are going to be only one. Should you not have a principal for each college? So, I cannot perform my duties as a dean unless I am going to be given some junior assistant, one senior assistant, one superintendent, somebody who is going to take care of something else. So that's how it is going to be. I need support. All the people, whoever is going to be working in administration, PC Speshi, Registrar Peshi, they're all going to be support staff in a way. Now, I put one question. Listen carefully. Only an intelligent boy, an intelligent girl can answer this question. What is the difference between assistant manager and assistant to? Only one, two. Assistant manager and assistant to manager. I want you to explain. Elaborate. It's an example. Give me an example so that I know you know. You understand? That I understand. Yes, assistant manager, assistant to manager. Oh, raise your hand. Speak. Yes.
Manager is next to the manager. After manager, the next assistant manager post. But assistant to manager he is only concerned to the manager, right? He is working under the manager.
Instead of clarifying the relationship between these two, they become obscure. They got confounded. Oh my God. Okay, let me tell you. See, as I told you that, assistant manager, deputy manager, senior manager, okay, all these adjectives, these epithets are going to only say all of them belong to the same category, but the question level. For example, you are going to have in Telangana state government secretary, you are going to have the chief secretary. Chief secretary is IAS. There are hundreds of IAS officers working for the same Telangana state government. Some are going to be district directors, some are going to be You are going to have assistant secretary, deputy secretary, additional assistant secretary, and then like principal secretary. Once again, this is the principal secretary. Don't say principal, that's principal. Principal allocation is only for education institution. Principal is principles of management. Okay? So now I'm answering the question. The question is whenever you have these epithets, what are epithets? Adjectives, qualifying phrases before the word manager, this is going to be line authority. Okay? A step level, a level down, a step down, a layer down. That's what it's going to be. That much. Later, the moment you say assistant to, I'm first secretary, I'm private secretary, I'm going to be supporting, I'm a stenographer, I'm a typist, so I'm attached to somebody, I'm only a support. I'm only going to be a support staff. That's going to be. I do not have any power whatsoever. Under my signature, I can't issue orders. But an assistant manager can give orders to the people working down and down. Not assistant. Now, I'll give you an example. Who can tell me, executive secretary, that means executive secretary, that will come to the PPT, don't worry. Executive secretary. Hello, executive secretary, yes. Now, whenever, you know PMO office, branches office, branch officer is going to be full of intellectuals, erudite scholars, scientists, all of them are going to be advising the Prime Minister in different aspects. That we call what a track record he's got. But now, because of 26 violence, next time he was brought in because he is the person who is going to give ideas. He is not going to spoil his hands, but he is going to give you kya karna hai, he is going to do it. They are all going to something analogous to executive. It is not typists, it is not stenographics, it is not ordinary people working in the secretariat. These are all the people. I will give you best examples so they can understand. Usmania University Vice Chancellor. I think tomorrow, day after, we are going to get a new Vice Chancellor for the first time after 2 years almost. And then, the moment I become the Vice Chancellor, what I am going to do? I am going to have OSD, but Office of Special Duty. I am going to have a rector. Suppose I am going to be. So, what are they? They are going to be very powerful because they are going to eat my ears. They are going to feed me into my ears. These are the people who are going to be me. They are all going to be called as executive. Very homely example I can give. There was a person by name R.V. Shahi. He became executive director. He was working for sales, listen carefully. See, sort of limited. He was working as a general manager. From where he was brought to NTPC. Where is NTPC? And he was made executive director. This executive director, entire South India, he is going to be the chief. And he is in Secunderabad, that Commodity Corporation, NTPC, that side, your pilot grounds, and then this side, that field. He was there. The moment I became executive director, if I appoint to PCOM, PPA, PBM, PPP, no, they are not good. I want somebody who has been working in NTPC for the last 15, 20 years, who is already a manager, who is already senior manager. You know the issues and problems of NTPC because you have been working here. And who are you? You are not a stenographer. You are not a typist. You are the executive secretary. Got the point? I think now let me show you what order we do that. Now, I keep it. Anybody who can do that for me from here itself, and so that let the eye contact be maintained. Now, don't miss out. This only initial, immediate reactions to the word organization. Okay? Now let's quickly go. Next one. You can switch off the lights if you want. So that, yes. I'll ask one question before he's going to go next slide. Next slide. Who can tell me the meaning of the span of management, span of control, span of supervision? When I studied in 77, we used to talk in terms of span of control. People said it was a bad word. Not a good word. Now, let me use the word span of management. Who can tell me span of control, span of management? You know about lifespan, eye span, the span, the reading and all that. Say, how quickly will you? So the span. Time span. Corona hit India and then now, so what the time span, that elapsed. Has really gone by. Yes, anybody quickly? We don't have time. Quickly. Span of management. Span of management. Okay. Span means I am a manager, administrator, a functionary, an official, okay, an administrator, so to say, and then I have got these many people working. How many people? 6 people. So what is my span? 6. You are also working as a supervision, superintendence, control. I am able to oversee, not oversee. How many people? So many. If I am able to, all of you are going to be under supervision, it's going to as many as the number that's written here. So what is span of management? Span of management is going to be the number of personnel. Don't say personnel. The personnel. Employees. That are under the direct supervision of Surya Narayana. That's what we call it. Now, what is division of labor? Division is not just labor. Division of labor. Division of labor. First principle. The first principle of 14 principles of management. General principles of management. Division of labor. BBA, BCom, MBA, first year, first semester, first paper, first unit. Okay. Division of labor is the way you are going to divide the job, the entire workload, and give it to different people. If the Adam Smith example, if I want to give, great economist Adam Smith, he said the pin that you are going to, that is all pin they say. There's going to be this sort of a thing, the small pin. If somebody is going to get the raw material, there's going to be maybe the know from there to steel to sheets or rods or malleable, that side, cut it, make it small portion. Somebody is going to sharpen on it, somebody is going to put the head, somebody is going to come, somebody is going to pack. My God, the productivity is going to go up when you are going to do it. You do it yourself. One pin, how many years you take to come up with the one pin? That's how it's going to go. Now, for example, this teaching. If same and same place you are to teach all the subjects, they are capable, but you have 10 years like a cow. That's how it is going. So, different teachers are going to do different subjects, and then I can't teach all the people. I am going to divide them into section A, B, C, the way you are going to say. That's how it is going. Let's quickly come back. Now, I'll put a question. The question is going to be, if I am teaching for the first time in my career, go back to 79 and join 79, I can't handle so many people. That my age, stage, image, stature, status, experience, erudition, exposition. I can stand up the right. I can do that. At the point, the number of people whom you can control, supervise, superintendent, or is going to be dependent upon the type of work you are going to do. Hello. If it is going to Mason, I am going to the Mason and the supervisor, all of you are going to work as a supervisor. And then, how many? One round and then I can do it. Immediately, how many? 30 people I can oversee. 60 people I can do one group. Okay, that's how it is going to all depends on the nature of work. The stability of the environment. Is it stable or unstable? Is it volatile? Is it uncertain? Is it ambiguous? Is it something like that? Complex, complicated, delicate, intricate. Whatever the environment you are going to, that's going to one fact is going to be. So it all depends upon and confidence. Then Bacha, newly graduated MBA, and then Surya Narayana 40 years of experience. So see the difference? That's how it's going to be. It's all different. How I can do or what I can deliver is going to be depending on. And this is how it's going to be. It all depends upon the nature of business, the scale of business, the scope of business. Who can tell me that guys who are talking? Come by the answer, not like that. What is the difference between scale and scope? इतना भी नहीं आंसर क्या MBA mind brain active है absent है same question asked when you come to after 2 years for a job understand that क्या MBA जी scale नहीं मालूम scope नहीं मालूम that's and you don't want to learn what is it coming in way okay anybody who can attend are you not doing upscaling are you not going to words. What is vocabulary here? Simple English. I am not talking MBA. What is it? Put a question to yourself. Where do you stand? You are not competing with the boy or the girl sitting beside you, behind you, before you. That guy is not your model, role model. He is not your benchmark. The benchmarks are outside your college. Come as a compete other schools, other colleges. You is the guy. Just because you got admission, you don't want to discipline. Yes, scale is going to be, it's going to talk about it's going to be next level of output. That's how are you going to grow. You only grow, you don't grow. You can't grow as a professional MBA. Because you have decided you don't want, you don't must say, every person, the person. This how it is. For him already information overload. थोड़ा बस few ideas ज़्यादा हो गया. Cup is full, disk full हो गया इसका. That's how it is. So it's good. Scale is going to be about, as I told you, that capacity, capacity, what level are you going to operate into the scale? Scope is going to be, not only a better aggregate, a better percentage, better rating, better ranking, better career, future, all these things, but it's also grow horizontally. That scope is variety. Not just classroom teach and learning. It's going to be curricular, co-curricular, extracurricular, academic, non-academic, unacademic. So that's how we are going to learn all these things. Sports, games, that's how it's going to be well-rounded, personality, that's how it is. What is it? You come for the interview, yeah, BA. First. You don't have anything extra to say.